Hey everyone, it's Germ. This is going to be a team deathmatch on Jungle. Now, this game actually, it starts out a little bit rough. The reason I'm uploading it because it gets a lot better as it goes on, and I really enjoyed the last minute and a half, 2 minutes of the game. So I thought I'd upload it anyway. As of right now, of course, my videos aren't getting that many views, so if you hate it, it's not really a big deal because on average, probably only about 20 of you are going to see it. So in the future, I probably wouldn't be able to get away with uploading something with that level of fail. But for now, it's not a big deal. I'm using the Enfield, not because I want to, but because when I got this gameplay, I was actually working on my Enfield review, which will be coming out shortly. So I mostly was just playing a ton with each gun and just trying to capture interesting gameplay moments. Now there, I totally messed that up. That guy ran over the bridge and ran down the side path, and I turned at the exact wrong time and missed him. Now, you'll probably notice this is not actually a live capture. This is a replay that I'm just capturing, and the reason I'm doing that is because when I originally played it, I had some slowdown issues. And I was recording it when I originally played it, but I had some slowdown issues, and I thought that might be the machine I was playing on, so I decided to go back and capture it again, and it turns out that wasn't the case. There's a moment where the network connection kind of freezes, and there's a really bad stutter that leads to me dying, but beyond that, what was he doing? Oh, he was deploying RCXD. Nope, that wasn't his. That was someone else's. I don't know what that guy was doing. So yeah, I had a network connection freeze. I believe it's coming up right here, and see it's starting there, and I considered laying down, but I thought it'd stop, so I started moving again, and it didn't. So this guy up here is going to get me, and I really don't know what was going on with the network, other than where I live. I don't really have a great connection, but within about a week or two, I'm moving to a place where I'll have a much better connection. Right now I have DSL, and it's not very fast, but I'm moving to a place that's going to have cable. I'm going to get Cox cable, and it should be quite a bit faster. I shouldn't have the terrible ping rates that I do now, which, of course, for online gaming, the ping is everything, and there are plenty of games where I'm playing at 200, 250, or even worse. When I play Bad Company 2, for some reason, it's a rare night if I'm under 300 or 400 ping, which is absolutely terrible, and a lot of the times it leads to otherwise pretty good gameplays getting ruined because I'll just end up being a quarter of a second behind someone else. That was total luck. That was a really bad Simtex throw. He just happened to run in front of it because of course he couldn't see it, and he had golden AK-47, so I kind of lucked out there. Not there though, because the RCXD killed me again, but regardless, so someone on our team got a Blackbird, which is great. I need all the help I can get. And I ended up with a double there, which I wasn't really expecting. The Enfield, as I've said before, I don't really care for this gun, and I don't really do well with it. Knowing that is a personal preference, and then there probably are lots of people who love the gun and swear by it. I just don't happen to be one of them. But I do love my teammate getting the Blackbird. It's nice to have people who can pull those large kill streaks when you're first starting out to help you along. That was my mistake there. That guy did a great job jumping out, and I should have followed him a little quicker, but I didn't, and now I am dead. But I have my own RCXD I can send out. This thing, they are such a pain to drive. It's like driving the Warthog in the original Halo. I don't like the where you look is where you go control scheme, because I like to be able to check out my surroundings a little more when I'm driving. But with practice, I'm getting halfway decent. He tried to jump over it, but it's an explosive, so it doesn't really matter. I guess he was hoping I would think he wasn't worth it and just keep on driving past. I don't know why I would, though. So here's where the video starts to get a lot more fun. I don't know why, but for some reason, I wouldn't call it necessarily a hot streak, but I ended up in a very good position to take on the enemy team. I had a little more of a network glitch there. I'm really looking forward to moving to a place with better internet. It can just be so frustrating sometimes when everything is going fantastic and all of a sudden your pings just soar. I mean, us having a slow network is aggravating for all kinds of reasons. When I go to upload one of these gameplays, it can take like I don't know, like an hour or 2 hours to upload, and they're not that big. They're like 200 megs a piece, but it's just a really slow connection. So I'm hoping to have something about twice as fast when I move, and hopefully the quality of my videos will improve somewhat because I'll be able to have much more smooth, consistent gameplay. And I made a mistake here. I deployed my RCXD, but I blew it up too close to my motion sensor and ended up taking out my motion sensor. So that didn't really help me out. Alright, now that hot streak I was talking about earlier, this is where it officially starts. For some reason, the enemy decided they were going to try to get through this side, and a lot of them decided to come through. I really don't know why. I mean, it couldn't have been to come challenge my awesomeness, I don't think, but here they come, so be it. So I already have a care package. This time, the care package actually turned out to be something good. Now, I shouldn't have thrown it out in the middle here, because if I looked at my map, I would have noticed I didn't have that many teammates on that side, and look, they're getting picked off right now. So, nevertheless, I did throw it out there, and now I realize that, oops, that was maybe not a good idea, so what I'm going to try to do, I'm just going to try to run out there as quick as I can, grab it, and run back. Awesome, well I got a chopper gunner, and I got killed, but I got a chopper gunner. Now, I spawn in probably the best place to be, because of course I'm going to hide here to call in my chopper gunner. And this is maybe the second or third time I've ever gotten a chopper gunner, so I'm not really good at using it yet. So I think the best thing to do is probably to zoom in, because I can't really see the people that well right now. So once I zoom in, I start doing a little bit better, and also, since I haven't called in that many chopper gunners before, I'm not as familiar with where the buildings are on the map when you're looking at it top down, so I don't really know all the places that I'm not going to be able to shoot people, so I do spend quite a bit of time shooting at red dots that I can't actually hit before I transition, and of course I know this area is really open. So I do rack up quite a few kills here. The game ended up being a 25-11, which is definitely one of my better gameplays up till now. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please rate the video, and I'll see you next time.